Today we're going to make a simple yellow curry. We'll start with using fresh onions. Get yourself some fresh onions, chop them all up into slivers, throw out what's not necessary in your compost pile. Now you're going to want to throw them in your frying pan, but don't turn the frying pan on yet. These should all look a little like this. Now we're going to get some various peppers. For me, I've gotten red peppers and yellow peppers, which I, of course, put in the bag in the freezer, and I slice them into thin slices like this. And those two look really good up here. Thinner the slices, the better your dish will turn out. But you're going to chop all those bags. I think there's about 2.5, almost 3 bell peppers here. 2 yellows and a couple of reds. And then you'll strip them up and put them in here just like this. Make sure. Long, slender cuts are the best. Long and slender. And I say slender because you want them very thin. You don't want them thick. They don't, turn out good. This is just for a quick, simple yellow curry dish, and that's why you want to go with long, slender cuts. Okay. So now we have our onions and red and yellow peppers. Go ahead and turn it on for a little bit, but put her on low. Low right there. Okay, now you're going to put in a can of this Thai coconut now that it's been sizzling for a while. And also, adding to the can of Thai coconut, you can add water chestnuts if that's your thing. If not, skip them. And bamboo shoots is the other one. Now these are the little cans compared to the big cans. You can see that. That's it. This is what's going to make you a quick Thai chicken. Okay, next you're going to want your yellow curry. Now this is the brand I like to use, but it's almost out. So I went ahead and ordered this, which is about the same. You want the good McCormick brand, not the other one. Believe me, when you're making this, you want good curry powder. You're going to require about 2 tablespoons of this. And 2 tablespoons is all you really need, because that spice is really good. So 2 tablespoons, and start to mix it up thoroughly. Again, fold it in really well, and after you've seen that the powder is in there, by mixing it, you'll see that it's all consistent now. So, like I said, just keep working it. You'll get it. Just a question of time. After that, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. This is really important. If you miss this, it's going to taste a little off. Why does it always taste better in the restaurant than it does at home? Well, this is why. That 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. And mix that brown sugar in really well too. After you've mixed the brown sugar in, your next ingredient will be your chicken. But in this case, I'll use a canned chicken. I like everything to be on stock, so in this case it's 12.5 ounces here. And I might even throw in this little one here, another, 2 ounces? So right around 16.5, 17 ounces. But I'll put those 2 in, and we'll put them in here. And go ahead and start to fold this in too as well. Next, after folding it in, you're going to want to put some Thai basil. I like basil. Basil is wonderful. How much? Well, to taste usually, but in my case, I put in about half a teaspoon. There's a good example there. I grew my own last year, so I was able to dry it. And that's delicious looking there. That's a sweet basil. The next ingredient you're going to want to put, after we turn this in, is the fish sauce. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. So let me put that in, and then we're going to mix this all up. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and use the Thai stuff, the Thai brand. You'll need 2 of these, so this is very important. You can miss this step, but again, they're going to be like, why does a restaurant taste always better than home? Well, that doesn't have to be the case anymore. There we go, there's 2 right there. Now that you got your fish sauce and your basil in, 2 tablespoons now, you can start to mix it in. And that's what you want to do. You want to mix it in. Fold, fold, fold. Don't be afraid to use that folding technique. You always want to fold. Mix it in real good. Okay. Now that that's mixed in, the last ingredient you're going to want to put, that looks beautiful there, are any ingredients that you want extra in this. For example, maybe extra vegetables. In my case, this is perfect. I'm absolutely happy. If I had carrots, I would put some diced carrots or minced carrots in here. But other than that, what we have here is perfect for me. I don't know. I just can't do without the carrots. So I'm going to put some mixed vegetables in there. About a cupful is all. Not even a cup. Maybe 3/4 cup. Like I said, whatever you like. Just that's what you put in. That makes good coloring too. We're going to mix this in and we're going to let it boil for about 10 minutes or so, or until it gets to rolling boil real good. It may be longer if you don't get a rolling boil. You need a rolling boil. We'll come back when it's rolling boil. Well, it's starting to boil a little bit. Again, you want it to be a rolling boil. And once it hits that rolling boil, it's got to be 10 more minutes after that. So we're still waiting. Okay, we got a good rolling boil. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to mix this up one more time. Mix the whole thing up. So as you can see, it is going to stop boiling for a little while because you mixed it up. But continue until it starts a rolling boil. Okay, here we are 10 minutes later, and it's finally rolling, boiling real good. Now remember, this whole time we have had it on low, maybe even just like number 2 right there, as it says here, the power boil. And that's gas, just to let you know. And the reason I used this small pan in the very beginning was so you can see the difference. Remember, right around mid-video when we finished putting all the ingredients in, it was up to the rim of that container, or that frying pan. And as you can see right now, it's a good 1/2 inch down. So that's what you want. You want to boil it 10 minutes so that all the vegetables, that get the moisture out of them, and this reduces down into this lovely Thai curry chicken here. Also remember too that if you want to, you can use chicken breast pieces and cook them first, and then slice them up to strips and put them in as well. That'll work. You can use everything else: tuna, chicken, beef. If you use beef, you can use this recipe for beef. It's a pretty universal recipe. All the ingredients are the same. It's just you can switch out your different meats. So that's it. Now all you have to do is plate it up and you're ready to serve your guests. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that's the simple way of making Thai curry, or as I say, it's the universal way of making a Thai curry chicken or a Thai curry, whatever you want. Thanks for watching, guys.